Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. There is a news that has been released today, a very vital information that is going to affect so many people in the country. This information was just released by a federal high court that's sitting in Lagos. Now they are saying that it is unconstitutional for a federal government to conduct marriages. That is to say, everybody that conducted their marriages or had marriage plan to hold in Ikoyi, Lagos, which is a federal marriage registry ministry, is said to be invalid. However, this court sitting was presided over by Justice D.E. Osiago. He is now saying that only the local government marriage registries are empowered to do such, and it's under the provision of the 1999 Constitution, which was amended. But it's not going down well for a lot of people because so many people, even people that are not based in Lagos, so long as they are in Nigeria, they travel down to Ikoyi, Lagos, into the Federal Registry Center for Marriages. They go there to have their marriages. And this is like a very sad information for them to hear now, thinking that they're already legally married to their spouses. But to hear this information this morning, it's breaking a lot of hearts. Alright, for instance, for those who just had only the court marriage and didn't do any other marriage ceremony, does it mean now they're no longer identified as a husband and wife? He also submitted that the conduct of marriages, giving out certificates, are the major jobs for local governments, and it has been provided by the law that no federal government is entitled to carry out anything that has to do with marriages or issuing marriage certificates anymore. The judge even added that the acts of federal government through the Ministry of Interior that operating marriages is beyond their own power, and saying that all marriages conducted by federal marriage registries or through their agents are now considered as illegal and invalid. It's not an information that people who had their marriages in Ikoyi would want to hear, and it's not something that anybody can just take or accept just like that. But what can you do when a law has been set out there in the open? He didn't stop there. He further went on and even ordered the closure of all federal marriage registries opened by the ministry, including that of Ikoyi Marriage Registry, with immediate effect. He's not even wasting any time at all. That is to say that this is just an information that nobody can even stand against, or can anybody come and even have any form of fight over, because he has said it. And anything that has to go with the law, with backups from the Constitution, it's difficult for you to fight such directives or such order. But like I said earlier, it's not going down well for some people. There has also been legal battle between some local government areas in Nigeria against the federal government over who has the power to operate marriage registry and even conduct marriages, also issue marriage certificates. You see, this whole thing is just going to cause a lot of confusion. But, well, I know it's going to take some time for everyone to settle down with all of this. If they have said the federal government no longer has any power to carry on marriages, it means now it's the duty and the power bestowed on local governments to start having all of these marriages done. The question is, do all those people who have had their marriages conducted at Ikoyi and other federal registries for their marriages, are they to now go back to their local governments to have a wedding all over again? Because it obviously means, from what the judge has ruled, all marriages that were conducted at the Federal Ministry of Interior is seen as invalid. But the local government had also insisted that their power to register marriages was taken over by the federal government through the Ministry of Interior. So it's saying that local governments are even happy with this decision right now, because they are saying from the onset, from the very beginning, it has been their own power to conduct marriages, but the federal government forcefully took it away from them, according to what they are saying now, that it's not for the federal government. It has always been the local government to handle marriages, but this is now giving them an edge to hold on to what is rightfully their own duty to perform under each of their local government council. And right now, one of the local governments in Lagos State, Nigeria, that's the Etiosa local government area, had even taken the Lagos State to court to sort an order to take over the popular Ikoyi marriage registry, which was operated by the Ministry of Interior, on grounds that they are saying the federal government through the ministry had no business operating the marriage registry from the very beginning. Well, I think this is only going to favor the local government, because it's like they're taking back what was taken away from them, which was rightfully their own duty. The only people that are going to be affected a lot, which is really sad, is those that have conducted their marriages at Ikoyi. And some responses from some people are now out there on social media, like Banky W has also reacted to the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos, which ruled that it's unconstitutional for the federal government to conduct marriages. And based on the ruling, which means all weddings conducted at the federal marriage registries, including Ikoyi registry, are illegal. The marriage between Banky W and his wife Adeswa held in Ikoyi registry, and that was 4 years ago. Based on this new constitution and law, Banky W is now joking about it and saying, which means his wife Adeswa is now his baby mama and not his wife, since they have ruled that all those marriages were invalid. And this was what he wrote on Twitter. So therefore, at Adeswa Etomi W, hey baby mama, Banky W wrote with several laughing face emoji, citing that his wife should be referred to as baby mama, although that was just a joke, but it's reacting based on what this ruling had been laid out there today. The likes of Simi and Adekunle Gold, who also wedded at the Ikoyi marriage registry, is now reacting to the new constitution and law, which has made marriages invalid that took place at the Ikoyi registry and all other federal government registry. Adekunle Gold is now saying that, well, all he's saying is they should ensure they refund them back the money they had paid during that particular wedding at the Ikoyi registry. It still sounds funny, but at the same time, it's not something that is funny to all of this couple. It's not something that people would have expected would happen now. Imagine people who did not do any other marriage ceremony, like I said earlier, and had just the court wedding, which made them to be seen as husband and wife. Now, does it mean that they are no longer husband and wife? That is another question again. Reacting to this, Daddy Freeze also said that this might be the reason why his first marriage did not work out, as everything was null and void from the get-go. He even further went on and said that since this report is coming now, that supposing it had come out earlier than now, there wouldn't have been any need for divorce between him and his first wife. They would have just walked away quietly. Everybody go your own separate ways. Well, they're responding with very funny responses, but at the same time, it's still not funny, because now are they now going to start all over again to have another wedding in the court for those who really want to have a court wedding? I think the government will still go further to explain this if they would have to go all over again. But from what the judge has cited today, all marriages conducted at the Federal Ministry of Interior is invalid and illegal. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section, especially for those that had their marriages done at the Ikoyi Registry and other Federal Ministry of Interior. What do you all think about this? Even though nobody can do anything about it, it has already been laid out there that all local governments should now be the ones taking over these marriages. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.